We're the first and the best creative writing program in this country. Our faculty are special in that not only are they very well-known writers, but they're also extraordinary teachers who find value in teaching, and the students are the most extraordinary emerging writers in the country.
Coming here has really taught me what it takes to put writing at the center of your life, and I know the kind of time and the dedication that it will require. It's a group of people who care about their writing and who care about literature. You're surrounded by so many driven and passionate and talented people.
The thing that's most gratifying, I think, is that we actually can demonstrate that people go on from here to practice their art at a high level. And I don't think that there's any comparable school that does so much to create graduates who can live the life of their art.
I came to Iowa and the start wasn't great. Coming to college, it was a lot more difficult. There's a lot more to read, a lot more to do, a lot more to keep up on, and I guess I wasn't ready for that. I think my GPA came out to be something like 1.9, and that was unlike anything I'd seen. I really was upset with myself for that. It kind of reminded me of the things that I had learned in high school and things that I knew that I needed to do well in my classes. It wasn't easy at all, but it all paid off. I'd done all of the work, so by the time finals came, I wasn't stressed about anything, I wasn't cramming for anything. It all just came pretty freely and naturally, and that was the best reward of all.
At the present time, 1 in every 12 Americans has diabetes. And if nothing is done about that, it is estimated that in the next 20 years, there'll be 50 or 60 million people in America with diabetes. If you look across the country, most places are actually cutting back. And here in the middle of the country, Iowa is actually expanding. And they obviously couldn't have done that without the really generous gift from the Fraternal Order of Eagles.
The University of Iowa was the only university out of the 5 we checked with that said, you bring us the research money, we'll build the building. I'm a type 2 diabetic, so it means a heck of a lot to me. I have a mother, and my 2 older brothers are both type 2 diabetics. So when we decided to partner with the University of Iowa on this, it was one of the greatest days of my life.
I would argue that there's probably no one listening to this video who doesn't know at least one person in their life or their immediate family or their immediate circle of friends who is not in any way touched or affected by diabetes.
What we're looking to do is to create a world-class tool, a best-in-the-world tool that allows students to study anytime and anywhere in an engaging, motivated way. There was a bunch of apps that already existed, but they just weren't high enough quality for students to be able to use. We're up to about 450,000 total downloads for our product in roughly the past year. There's just such mass usage of it. It's kind of mind-boggling to watch these numbers. We would not be here today without the university. They helped us with housing and to be able to put our team together and work here, refining the idea initially, and they also helped us with getting the content that we needed. We really view that education and learning are the ways to change the world.
I would say Wesley was a normal, healthy 3-month-old doing all the things that he should be.
He's a pretty happy and content baby. Really just liked to watch his sister. He had a cough, so we decided to make an appointment just to have it checked out. We thought late November, it's cold and flu season. And so at that point, I think, is when it got pretty serious for me, that it wasn't just this, hey, we're gonna go to the hospital and things will be fine in the morning, that we needed to get this fixed now.
It was clear that if we didn't do something quickly, it's possible that his situation would get much worse.
If we hadn't gotten on ECMO, he probably wouldn't have made it much longer.
There's only room for maybe a couple people to stand in the room because there's so many machines.
Had we not had that team there, it's possible that Wesley wouldn't be here today.
I think most doctors would agree there was a miracle, and his recovery was speedy.
I don't think you'd know it if you looked at him today.
You can't tell that he's been sick at all. He's healthy and happy, and
I was able to develop a work ethic here that I would like to take with me.
I really can't imagine my own career without having come here.
I went from a 1.9 GPA to a 4.1 GPA.
Education seems to be the one thing that you can really improve people's lives and it really change the course of everything that's going to happen with them.
This what the Fraternal Order of Eagles is all about, is people helping people.
This probably represents the largest investment to diabetes research in the country and probably in the world.
With the right team, the right facility, and the commitment to care, we can do incredible things.
It's a whole new appreciation, I think, having experienced doctors at that level.
I think every time we're over there, we'll be stopping there.
It saved our son's life.